Good morning, students. Welcome to e-learning classes. Now, let us complete the chapter today. Next, he held me at the side of the pool and had me kick with my legs. For weeks, I did just that at first. My legs refused to work, but they gradually relaxed, and finally, I could command them. So now, here the Douglas is talking about the instructor who was training him, who was giving him training. So first, actually, he tied a rope against his waist, and after that, the second step, he taught him about the inhaling and the exhaling exercises. And now this is the third step when he just and what is the third step here? Just in the third step, he told him how to kick his legs in water. And for weeks I did just that, and he practiced this step for weeks. At first my legs refused to work. My legs refused to work means here again his fear returned back. जहाँ पर जो उसके legs हैं, it becomes paralyzed, stiff and hard and rigid to work. In April, he said, now you can swim. Okay, he put them together into an integrated whole. Integrated whole means sum up. Because here the trainer trained him into bits, pieces by pieces, step by step. And now integrated whole here means now the trainer just practiced him integratedly. Means all the steps he had to practice now. In April means here, look, here he started in the month of October and now this is April. He said, now you can swim. Dive off and swim the length of the pool crawl stroke. Arab, now you can swim. Here means the instructor taught him how to swim and now just he told him to swim the length of the pool in crawl stroke. I did. The instructor was finished. But I was not finished. Look students, underline this line. This line is very much important. The instructor was finished means the instructor trained him. The instructor just made him practice all the skills a swimmer need. But I was not finished. Means now the instructor taught him how to swim, but still William Douglas had that fear inside him. But I was not finished means still his fear has not been removed. अब उसको ये लगता था कि अगर शायद अभी तो इंस्ट्रक्टर है, I could swim very well, but in fact अगर मैं अकेले स्विम में जाता हूँ, क्रॉल करता हूँ या स्विम करता हूँ, तो there may be chances of drowning. So still that fear of water is still lingering in him. I still wonder if I would be terror-stricken when I was alone in the pool. I tried it. I swam the length up and down. Tiny vesties. Vesties means the small pieces. I mean the remaining pieces. Tiny vesties of the old. Vesties here means the parts. Tiny parts of the old terror would return. Still, now he is practicing. He's inside water, and still he said that. Still, the fear came to him. Terror would remain, but now I could frown and say to that terror, trying to scare me. वो नीचे है तो he was feeling fear in that. वो जो terror है उसको वापस आता है उसके पास. Trying to scare me, मुझे डराने की कोशिश कर रहे हो? Well, there is to you. Look, and off I would go for another length of the pool. See here, students. यहाँ पर जो terror है, जो fear है, has been personified here. So इससे तुम मुझे डराने की कोशिश कर रहे हो? Well, here's to you. Look, and off I would go for another length of the pool. Means यहाँ पर जो है, he has shown his confidence to win over his terror. This went on until July. But I was still not satisfied. I was not satisfied means still he had that fear. Still he had that tiny vestige in him. I was not sure that all the terror had left. So I went to Lake Wentworth in New Hampshire, dived off a dock at Grace Island and swam 2 miles across the lake to Stamact Island. Now students, listen here. If the question comes, how did he finally remove his fear of water? Because he still had that fear, still had that doubt कि I still have the fear of water. I didn't win over the fear. So just he again went to these places in order to remove his fear. I swam the crawl, breaststroke, side stroke, and backstroke, and there he practiced every stroke, whatever stroke the instructor had made him learn. Only once did the terror return, when I was in the middle of the lake. I put my face under and saw nothing but bottomless water. The old sensation returned. The old sensation means the old terror returned to him. In miniature, miniature means in small amount. I laughed and said, "Well, Mr. Terror, what do you think you can do to me? क्या कर सकते हो तुम मुझे?" It fled and I swam on. It fled away means the terror vanished away. It means that he went over his terror. And I swam on. Yet I had residual doubts. See, the residual doubts means the doubts still lingering in me. Still I have some doubt. Thoda abhi bhi I have that fear. At my first opportunity, I hurried west, went up the Titan to Conrad Meadows, up the Conrad Creek trail to Mate Glacier. Students, these are the name of the places. And see meadows. Meadows क्या होते हैं? जो grasslands होते हैं उनको कहा गया है. And where he just he camped over there, and he camped in the high meadows by the side of Warm Lake. The next morning, I dived into the lake and swam across to the other shore and back, just as Doc Carpon used to do. So here, these are the name of the places where he went to dive, where he swam across them. And he swam just like a Doc Carpon. Doc Carpon was an American swimmer. और कहा है यहाँ पे he had just shed his fear, he removed his fear, and he swam like the American swimmer that is Doc Carpon used to do. I shouted with joy, and shouted with joy means he win over his fear. Now he just boost up the confidence. All terror, all fear has been vanished here. I shouted with joy, and Gilbert Peak, just Gilbert Peak is the name of the mountain here, returned the echo. I had conquered my fear of water. Means here he was very happy, and over there he screamed with happiness. I had conquered my fear of water. And there, when he screamed these words, his words were echoed at that area near the Gilbert Peak, and so that he heard these words, and he was in such a joy, such a happy mood. He was very much excited. He was very happy that he had been over his fear. Now students, look at this paragraph. These paragraphs are very, very important. Listen to these explanations. The experience had a deep meaning for me. Which experience William Douglas is talking about here? Here, William Douglas is talking about the experience, his experience of Yamka Pool. As only those who have known stark terror and conquered it can appreciate. Means William Douglas wants to say that my problem या my fear of water, ये fear किसी भी चीज़ का, fear of height है, fear of water है, fear of fire है, even if you have the fear of insects, right? कुछ लोग lizard को देखते हैं बहुत तेज से उछलने लगते हैं, they have such a fear that they start screaming. So here William Douglas wants to say that this feeling, this way of feeling terror, way of feeling the fear, only the person who can feel it Only the person who have these feelings, only the person who have just come across this fear, only they could understand, and if they just conquer it, only they can appreciate it. कहा ना वर्ड्स, कहा यहाँ पर अगर कोई किसी से कहेगा मुझे इतना डर लगता है पानी से, इतना फायर से डर लगता है, अगर इन केस वो पर्सन उस फेज से गुजरता नहीं है, तो ही और शी कान अंडरस्टैंड हिज फीलिंग्स अनलेस एंड अनटिल द पर्सन फेसेस इट. In death, there is peace. There is terror only in the fear of death. See, students, these lines are very important. In death, there is peace. There is terror only in the fear of death. यहाँ पर I would like to give the example of the Yamka pool when he was drowning. See, students, when he was drowning, he passed through two phases. Just here he is the fear of death when he was trying to save himself. The terror he was feeling at that time when he was drowning into the pool. When he was drowning, he said that he choked, his head was throbbing, his mouth filled with water, his lungs started bursting, his legs feeling paralyzed. He was dying, and when he was drowning, he was feeling horrible. So, this is the terror only in the fear of death. And it is very much true that we feel terrorized. We have जो feeling है, terror or panic, only comes in the fear of death only. In death there is peace, but when we are actually dying, there is peace. I mean, at the moment when we are dying, we forgot everything about the worries. I mean, how we are feeling, whether we are feeling suffocated, we are choking, or what the fear of death has been vanished here. When we are very much near to death, when we are finally dying. In death there is peace means, see, the last one, when the last third attack, when he want to just come up but he didn't. After making the third attempt, William Douglas in the pool, he was feeling drowsy. He said, I got tired, no need to jump. He was feeling drowsy. Blackness swept over his mind, and that means he's actually facing the death, where he seemed that there is no need to make any movement. So in death there is peace, and there is terror only the fear of death. जब तक वो अपने आप को सेव करता है तब उसको बहुत डर रहता है, नहीं मैं मर जाऊंगा, आई हैव टू लिव. बट जब उसकी दैट इज लिव टू, देयर इज अ लिव to live, and the fear of death, only at that time the person feels panic. There is terror only the fear of death, as Roosevelt knew when he said, all we have to fear is fear itself. And like this, Roosevelt, the former president of USA, he said that all we have to fear is fear itself. हमें किससे डरना चाहिए? इसमें कहा गया हमें डर से ही डरना चाहिए, और हमें किसी चीज़ से नहीं डरना चाहिए. अब see, because now students analyze, when you feel fear, how do you behave? What happens to your body? When, for example, किसी को रात को जब लाइट चली जाती है, हो सकता है कोई पर्सन बहुत ज़्यादा उस टाइम डर जाता है, when there is no one in the house. मीन्स जो ये जो फियर है ना, ये हमारी बॉडी को सीवियर कर देता है, मतलब जकड़ लेता है. और एंड दिस नॉट ओनली दिस, बट दिस फियर affects our body physically as well as mentally. Means it just affects our body as psychologically also. बिकॉज हमें फिर कुछ नहीं सूझता है एंड इट इम्पैक्ट ऑन आर माइंड, और हमारे माइंड पे इतना इम्पैक्ट, इतना हैवी हो जाता है दैट मीन्स इन फैक्ट इवन वी कुड नॉट एबल टू थिंक अबाउट एनी सॉल्यूशन. द सेम थिंग इज हैपन विद विलियम डगलस व्हेन ही वाज ड्राउनिंग. हो सकता है उस टाइम जब विलियम डगलस नीचे डूब रहा है बहुत ही काम होता, कंपोज होता, और शायद इफ़ ही वुड हैव कंट्रोल ओवर हिज फियर तो शायद वो ही वुड गुड ओवर इट. और बेसिकली ही हैड ए प्री नोशन ऑफ फियर. पानी से तो पहले ही डरता था, तो ये जो डर है, ये जो इंस्टिक्ट उसके माइंड में था, वो उसे बाहर ही नहीं आ पाया. बिकॉज जो ये फियर है, जो डर है, ये आपको इतना जकड़ लेता है दैट इवन यू कुड नॉट एबल टू थिंक द वे टू कम आउट. सो ऑल वी हैव टू फियर इज फियर इटसेल्फ. And even we can say that it tells us we have to think intellectually and calmly. और शायद जब फियर होता है तो कोई इनोवेटिव आइडियाज़, इनोवेटिव जो व्यूज़ होते हैं वो भी ख़त्म हो जाते हैं. सो इट मीन्स दैट हमें डर से डरना चाहिए, बट स्टिल वी हैव टू बी कंपोज्ड एंड थिंक intellectually. All we have to fear is fear itself. हमें किससे डरना चाहिए? हमें डर से ही डरना चाहिए. और इनफैक्ट काफ़ी आपने देखा भी है स्टूडेंट, जब हमारे ऊपर डर बहुत ज़्यादा हैवी हो जाता है, क्योंकि फियर काफ़ी चीज़ों को हम मिस कर देते हैं व्हेन वी आर फियर विद द थिंग्स. जैसे कि विलियम डगलस है, he had fear of water, so he missed canoeing, river rafting, waterfalls, and he had to just give up everything as he had fear of water. और ऐसी काफ़ी चीज़ें ऐसी होती है कि फियर की वजह से हम उनको एक्सपीरियंस करने से रह जाते हैं. इसलिए हमें डर से ही डरना चाहिए और किसी भी चीज़ों से नहीं डरना चाहिए. इसलिए ऑथर हमें बताते हैं उन्होंने दोनों ही चीज़ों को क्रॉस किया. दैट इज़ द एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ डेथ एंड द डेथ इटसेल्फ. बिकॉज आई हैड एक्सपीरियंस बोथ द सेंसेशन ऑफ डाइंग एंड टेरर दैट फियर ऑफ इट इंट्रोड्यूस. सो सी, यहाँ पे ऑथर हमें बताते हैं जस्ट ही हैड केम अक्रॉस. That is the sensation of dying when he was drowning into the pool, and the terror that fear it can produce. That means the fear of death he was feeling at that time when he was drowning. Means actually he felt the face of the death and the fear and the terror that the fear caused in his mind. The will to live somehow grew in intensity. कल लाइफ में हमारे जितने भी हर्डल्स होते हैं, जितनी भी डिफ़िकल्टीज़ होती हैं, हमारी जो लाइफ की जो इंटेंसिटी को है, जीने की जो विल टू लिव, इट विल इंक्रीज आर विल. और वही कहा है ना, डर के आगे जीत है. मीन्स व्हेन यू क्रॉस योर हर्डल्स, व्हेन यू क्रॉस योर डिफ़िकल्ट सिचुएशंस with your efforts, with your intellectuals, by applying wits, कैसे डर के आगे जीते. देखते ना वो ऐड आता है माउंटेन, उस माउंटेन ड्यू का. एट लास्ट आई फेल्ट रिलीज्ड, फ्री टू वॉक द ट्रेल्स एंड क्लाइम द पीक्स एंड टू ब्रश aside fear. So in this way, students, William Douglas, he got rid of his fear, and now he's free to walk without any fear the trails and climb the peaks, and thus removed his fear. So students, this is all about the chapter. And now here are some questions. Think as you read, and I want you to do these questions, because while explaining I had explained you the question also, as well as the paragraphs in which you will get the answer of these questions. Why was, see the question, why was Douglas determined to get over his fear of water? Because he could not able to enjoy the fishing trips, river rafting, canoeing, and even different cascades and waterfalls. How did the instructor build a swimmer out of Douglas? So in this you need to explain the three procedures the instructor trained Douglas. That is, first, by just putting up the rope against his waist attached to the buoy, and the second, inhaling, exhaling, and the third one, strokes, means to practice with the legs. How did Douglas make sure that he conquered the old terror? And this I have explained you right now. How did he finally conquer his fear of water? The old terror means the fear he had. Here, just you write down. Just he went to Lake Wentworth in New Hampshire. There he died for 2. At Tigris Island for 2 miles he swam up to Starmac Island. And after that, he camped in high meadows by the side of Warm Lake. And there he swam Titan Condrel meadows to Condrel Creek trails to meet glacier in the Warm Lake. So this you need to explain here. So students, this is all about the chapter, and along with these questions I would like to enclose the PDF, and I want everyone to complete these question answers in your notebooks. Thank you, students.